Peace. Welcome to the Scrap and Roll MMA podcast. I'm your host, Sky. We got your host, Jason, CJ in the building, and special guest. Let's go. Mike in the building. First time on the pod. We love to see it. Mike, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let us know when you got into MMA and who your favorite fighter is.
I can't say like when. I just been watching it for a long time, like since I was a little kid. My uncle showed me it when I was a little boy. I was watching WWE, and he was like, "Nah, that's fake. Watch this." And he showed me the UFC. My favorite fighter, probably Max Holloway or Izzy.
Hey, you good with me? You good with me?
Izzy, Khalil. All three of them dudes lost to a guy named Alex a whole bunch of times. So,
Damn, you right.
that's really it. Those are my three
God
favorites.
damn, you is right, huh? Oh, fuck. I ain't even think about that.
But other than that, I like a whole bunch of fighters. But those are like my three favorite.
Dang, I hate everybody named Alex now. I'm mad you pointed that out.
I do not hate Alex Pereira. Stop playing.
Shit, I do.
After what he said, I do. Yep. I hate Alex Hernandez. That's a fact. Let me see what else Alex I hate. No, that's cool though. As you know, real quick, I seen Jace was making faces and stuff like when you were saying Izzy and Alex. And before we even get started, before I even have Jace come inside here, pause. For real.
No Alabama.
Yeah, for real. Leading into what I need to say. Oftentimes when we're doing the pod, we've been doing this pod. This is our 103rd episode. So we are just used to our own regular banter, the way that we talk to each other. It gets spicy on here. If this is your first time seeing the podcast, we are not for everybody, okay? So we are not here trying to be fake analysts. We're not trying to pretend to be, none of that. We are here to shoot the shit and have a good time, period. Jace is my blood brother, okay? We grew up in the same house with each other, and he's annoying as shit. I've known CJ since I was a kid, too. Probably 10, 8 years old, probably even younger than that. He went to school with my sister, so we all know each other. Our banter is that. There was a Captain Save-A-Ho on the last podcast that jumped on here and was like, 5 minutes in and I can't even watch. She's not a vibe. I can't believe she's talking to him like that. Talking about Jace. That's how I know you never seen this podcast, because this dude Jace is a whole bully. He's a whole asshole out here.
A straight antagonizer, bro.
Period.
And this motherfucker make us bring the fire out. Bro, we be trying to be chill, but he be tripping.
Me?
I seen a few episodes. I know how I get down.
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew you was coming on the pod today?
Yeah.
Why didn't we decide to comb our hair?
Why did I decide to come on today?
No. Why didn't we decide to comb our hair?
I know we not talking about hair.
I was just about to.
Don't worry about that, bro.
Hey, there's a reason he got a hat on, my guy.
There's a reason I got a hat on right now.
No. Hey, Mike, tell this nigga to take his hat off. What's up under there?
Hey, what you working with?
But my headset's on top of it, then make a lot of noise, background noise.
You got that LeBron James going on. Ain't no LeBron James hair look better than his.
Hey, wait, whoa.
That's crazy.
You don't think so?
No, hell no.
CJ.
He needs to go to Turkey.
Hey, the sad thing is, didn't you live in Turkey for a little bit?
I was about to say, he probably been up over there.
I've been to Turkey probably about 7 or 8 times. But no, I lived in Deutschland.
Yeah, shout out to hometown discount. What's going on?
Listen, the way my bank account worked was, you know what I mean? It's cheaper for me to wear a hat and a beanie than it is to get a procedure.
It's cheaper for me to get a haircut. I mean, haircut. There you go.
That's a good one, bro.
Folks, are we ready? Are we ready for this weekend's card?
Before we even get to the weekend's card, because Friday is Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. I want to skip because sometimes we forget because it's on a Friday. And it's on Netflix, which means, what you think before we even get into the fight, what you think the viewership's going to be like because it is on Netflix?
So I think the viewership's gonna be crazy. I've been talking to
Yeah.
to random people, and they're like, "Oh, like I know you do a pod," and my wife was talking about this, where she doesn't know the other guy, but she knows Mike Tyson. Here's the thing about Mike Tyson: he's a generational person, right? Yeah, if
Mhm.
you're what 30 and under, you know the Paul brothers, but Mike Tyson is. My grandmother knows who Mike Tyson is. You know what I mean? What do y'all feel?
Yeah, I think Mike is like one of those dudes that's like Snoop Dogg, and of course he was around before Snoop. The '80s, the '90s, 2000s. Michael, and Michael. You know, Jackson, Tyson, Jordan. Tyson is like a superstar. People are gonna tune into him either knock Jake out or get knocked out. He's one of those dudes that's like a generational draw, like Jace was saying.
It's the truth. I mean, I know who Mike Tyson is.
Facts. Yeah, I definitely think that the viewership is going to be crazy because it is on Netflix and Netflix is worldwide. And but how do we honestly feel the fight is going to go? We talked about it a little bit last week. My opinion, kind like I don't know if y'all have watched. They got a countdown on Netflix now for Jake Paul and Tyson and seeing him on there or whatever. And so, how are y'all feeling now that we're here?
What do you think, Mike?
I don't like it. I said I didn't like it when it got booked. I still don't like it. I mean, why is this almost 6-year-old man fighting this dude? Beyond
Yeah.
me. I mean, like how I think the fight's gonna go. I mean, I can see Mike coming out hot in like the first 2 rounds, but one body shot and it's over. Like he's old, bro. Like it ain't gonna last. I don't think it's gonna go too long.
And they took the rounds down to 2 minutes.
Oh, did they?
You see
Yeah.
Yes, they're 8 rounds, 2 minutes each.
I can see Mike just shelling up and the ref just stopping it.
Mm.
Oh.
Just cause
Would
like,
y'all prefer? Would y'all prefer like it to end like that, or would you prefer to see Tyson pulling the Tyron Woodley face down, ass up?
oh no,
Oh fuck no, not
oh
that. Not that.
hell,
Hell nah. So he could just be memed forever?
That's why I don't
Nah.
like this fight. That's exactly why I don't like this fight.
Listen, listen, listen. Buckle in, kids. Gonna get the lesson here. Tyson, if this is a now my preface to this is if this is a legit fight, right? Let me ask y'all this before I even go into detail. Do y'all think this will be a legitimate fight?
Yes.
yeah.
I I have a feeling it's not. I feel like something weird's gonna happen. Not weird, like maybe Mike gonna hit like one of those glancing blows and go down where we're gonna look back at him and be like, he didn't really look like he got hit that hard. But it's also like how much is that hard for a 60-year-old man that's been through fights and wars who just coming off an ulcer and stuff. So I think like they're gonna dance around a little bit in the first round. This might be a little close, but they're not gonna be too much action. Mike probably will ramp it up, throwing hard punches, and then around the fourth, I think Jake's gonna start taking over a little bit. You know, winging those big punches, and I think Mike might just get hit a little bit too much. It might not, Mike might not go all the way out. It might be one of those things where he just like takes a knee, and the ref comes in and stops it and just waves it off. I can see something like that happening around like the fourth round.
So I just want to point out to this. I was talking to about this to a fan today, which was the simple fact that we have to remember this is not an exhibition. This
Exactly.
is an actual fight,
I forgot about
right?
that.
This is done by the Texas regulatory committee. People are taking bets on this fight. So if something shady goes down, right, there could and probably will be a investigation by the government. You
Are
know what I'm
they
saying?
are they fighting in Dallas Stadium?
Yes,
How you
Jerry's
think that
World.
turns out?
Oh, it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be thick as fuck in there because they are doing the right thing, which is like if you just want to be in there, hey, throw us 20 bucks just to say you a part of it. You know, you can get in there cheap, cheap, cheap. I
To fill it
was
up,
reading
definitely.
online, yeah, they're doing something called like a ringside seat where like I don't know if the this two seats are going to be on the actual ring itself, but you're supposed to be within like 3 feet of the actual fight. So I don't know if they built like an extension onto the ring. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it though. That being said, I really do think that this is going to be a real fight just because it is a specific fight and it's not an exhibition. So if they, pull punches, like we all know with Tyson and Roy Jones, they were pulling punches. They only went to the body shot. No one was throwing head blows, right? If that shit goes down here, they're going to have to answer to the fucking commission about it. I don't think they want to do that.
And they're wearing the big gloves also.
14-ounce gloves.
14-ounce gloves.
Yeah. But
Let
I
me
guess, yeah.
Let me ask you guys something. Who do you think's faster, Mike or Jake?
Jake Paul.
Because Jake's not that fast.
I might say Mike. I might say Mike.
Like, there's a part of me that's kind of thinking like Mike might be faster.
I think because there's a little bit difference between faster and quicker. I think Mike has the the quicker boxing twitch muscles, right? His in, his out, the way he throws and stuff. But like the athletic ability, just because he's a 60-year-old man, I think Jake has it on just his movement might be.
Mm-hmm.
He's 20. How old is he? 27 years old?
He's 28. There's a
28
literally
years
a
old?
30-year age gap.
Man.
And that's the only reason why I can't take Mike. Everything in me wants Mike to win. Everything in me, even
Yeah.
if Mike can just lose on the scorecards, I would feel better. I'm telling you right now, if Mike gets knocked out, I'm instantly turning the TV off. Instantly done for the day, done for the night. Like nobody wants to see that. And yeah, final
Nobody
prediction.
wants to see it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Here's the thing about Jake Paul, right? Jake Paul has never been in there with a real fucking heavyweight. Mike Tyson, yes, he's 60 years old, but also we have to remember, like, Mike Tyson being 60 is not your dad being 60. It's not your grandfather being 60, right? I watch his training videos. I'm like, holy fuck. First of all, it's like, put on some draws, nigga, because I'm tired of seeing shit flop around. Right?
Why you
Nigga,
watching?
no, he liked that shit.
Looking at me. What do you
Sky,
mean?
he was he was probably in the elevator. Like, Mike, bring that on over here to me,
He's a
brother.
fan. He a fan. He a fan
Yeah,
now.
you remember that? He was in the elevator. Like, yo, Mike, what up, though?
Hell nah. But yeah, I think that, and then I know if y'all have seen numerous of these like clips of like these old 67-year-old dudes getting in the ring with these young bucks and just schooling them, right? But like you kind of said before, he's got the muscle memory of it. He doesn't have to
I was
think
gonna
about
say
it.
that. Yeah.
Jake is still out there thinking about what he's going to do, and Mike is just in the zone. So for me, long story short, Mike Tyson, as long as this fight is a legit fight, Mike Tyson knocks him out. Jake Paul has never been hit by a grown fucking man before. Mike Tyson knockout, my prediction.
How long you think he lasts with his cardio though?
It's 2-minute rounds. He's good.
Yeah, but it's still like training shape after not training for so long, coming off an ulcer. Also, like I'm telling you, Mike's gonna look good, but I think Father Time is undefeated. We're probably gonna talk about that a little bit later today too. And it's crazy, like we're literally having like an old man weekend. This week is like for the retirement home weekend.
The geriatrics of the world. All right.
Yeah,
Final prediction: CJ, Mike, Sky.
Mike, what you got? What
I
round?
want
What you think?
to pick Mike so bad. How many is it? 8 rounds?
8 rounds.
2 minutes.
Give me referee stoppage in the seventh. Jake Paul winning.
Mm.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
go.
go. Oh, go ahead, Scott.
I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go Jake Paul decision.
I'm gonna go. Jake TKO ref stoppage like 5th round. But I want Mike to win. Don't
Yes,
none of
we
y'all
all
get it
do.
fucked. Don't get it fucked up. I'm an '80s baby. Like, yeah, we want Mike.
1880s old ass nigga.
You're older than me,
Be quiet.
nigga.
Y'all tripping, bro. Listen, it's me being the president and CEO of the 2 Minute Fan Club. I know that Mike Tyson's got this.
You know you ain't 2 minutes.
Ew!
You were excited to be like, yeah.
I couldn't even flex as my sister said it. It's fucking
I'm your
weird.
big brother. Shout out to Aaron. So who you going with?
Hey, Aaron. Mike Tyson by TKO.
By TKO? You got a round or no?
Yes. Let's go round 3. Actually, no, fuck it.
Mm.
Fuck it. I'm going to go old school. Can I bust? Second round KO.
Yes, I can.
Hey.
Y'all young niggas don't know about that. You know what I mean? CJ, you know about can I bust second round
That's the
KO?
sad thing about these young niggas. They'll listen to cannabis and think he trash.
I'm gonna
Mike.
let the world
That
tell
is,
the
I don't
Hey,
truth.
even know what
Mike.
that is, bro.
Hold on. Before we go on, like,
Yeah,
Mike
bro.
is Mike is my guy. I met Mike on TikTok, bro, from like him listening to me ranting shit on TikTok lives a long time ago. And I will let Mike do his shout out later on. But man, he's a good dude, a young cat and stuff. And he goes live and stuff and trolls and does his MMA shit too. So shout out to my young nephew, Muay Thai Mike, bro. All
Damn right
right,
about it.
man.
What's your username on TikTok?
It's Muay Thai Mike.
Muay Thai Mike. Oh, okay. Do you train Muay Thai or you just watch it on
Oh,
TikTok?
I have before. I haven't done it in a while though.
Oh, okay.
Pause.
Why are we pausing?
Because he hasn't done it in a while.
Really haven't.
This man reaching.
You know, hey, he reach around in.
No, chill on, not chill on.
Let's get into it. Let's take a look at this weekend's card. UFC 309 is finally here. John Jones didn't hit a pregnant woman last weekend while he was at Vegas at the Apex.
There's still time.
There's still time. Have y'all looked at this card?
Trash, but real fast. Like John Jones
Oh,
is
oh.
almost like a cum shot Shemaev. Like I don't believe until he's actually in the fucking ring.
I was gonna say that too, bro. I was gonna say that too.
We all know one thing about John Jones is that's a wild boy.
Facts.
That motherfucker just be fighting off the urges not to do. I was watching a little interview today. I don't know what it was on YouTube, and I'll be like, "This motherfucker, bro. He's literally the Homelander, bro. He tries so hard to not just like spaz the fuck out. I can just feel the like angstiness of this man. It's crazy.
You know what? He is like Homelander. Just
He get exactly. That's how he was looking in there. He was like, "Yeah, Stipe has the power. I have the athletic ability. I have the grappling." I'm like, "Bro, you're fucking psycho up there, bro."
that's facts.
Y'all think John Jones is zesty?
Oh fuck.
Because I've been seeing that on. I didn't know that people were saying that, but when they put the compilation together of him, it looked crazy.
Hey, real fast. I hate to be a fucking loser. What does that mean?
Gay.
Oh, okay. Zesty.
Yeah.
Got it. I should have went on Urban Dictionary real fast.
Old ass nigga don't be knowing those.
Yeah. As you know, I mean, he was paying attention to your nails when he came at us crazy on Instagram. So
That's facts. All right.
don't nobody want to answer. Y'all scared?
I ain't scared of shit. So first and foremost, this fucking card is trash.
It is.
I was
absolute garbage.
I was gonna ask, what's the excitement level? 1 out of 10.
Honestly, like I said, I'm still a little MMA fatigued, and so rolling into a card like this, mine is probably like a 3 out of 10 for
A
excitement.
3. Oh shit.
I'm not excited to watch this at all.
What you got, Jace?
Shit, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Even though the card is trash, I can smell the upset. So I'm looking at a 7.8.
What you got, Mike?
I'll give it like there's some cool fights on here. Some cool fighters I rock with. I like Jonathan Martinez. I get a 5. I'm not really like I can't wait to watch John fight, but I'm gonna tune in. So
I'm about me personally. I'm about a 6.5, and that's low for me because y'all know I just sit and enjoy all this shit. But like that's low for me because it's like, bro, we got the retirement. Then we got Charles versus Chandler, which is like, bro, we didn't seen that before. Like, what's the point? It's gonna be a fun fight, but like, whatever. We got OG Jim Miller. Like, they're like Mike said, there's some cool fights, but it is like let's just get it over with.
And real
Mm.
quick, shout out to Damon Jackson. He did go to Turkey and got his hairline fixed. That look like a whole new man out there. He looked like
How
a
many
whole new
how
man.
many fights did he win after the hairline though?
I think didn't he win his last fight because he just got it.
Okay, shout out to
Let's
him
see.
then.
Um, Shout out to Gucci. No, he
Shout
lost.
out
He
to my
lost.
nigga
I thought
Gucci.
I thought there might be a thing because Marab got his hair plug. Oh no, because
Yeah,
Casa got hair plugs too, and he be losing.
yeah.
Okay, they
But yeah, Marab. Marab did it when like he wasn't like the Marab that we know now. So like now we just so used to him having the right hairline. So that when you like Google his older pictures, you be like, who the fuck is that?
yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Um, let's take a look at the card. Overall, I remember I was super hyped because this was supposed to be Natalia Silva in here. I
In the
don't know
Carini
what
fight,
happened.
right?
Yeah, and next thing you know, it's Carini. Um, and so I don't know why they left this on the main card because don't get it twisted. CJ and I might be the only people that like support women's MMA, but like if it's not Natalia who
What?
come out there to fight, I don't
What?
know why we have this on the main card. And then to
Facts.
open it up, Mauricio Rufy versus James. Wow, I got to James
L-
Lontop.
Long
Say
top,
it.
yeah, long top. You're right.
Why would we have that open up the main card as opposed to Chris Whiteman and Eric Anders, or even if you want to be funny, put Jim Miller and Damon Jackson up there? Like I don't understand.
Is Jim headlining the prelims?
No, Jonathan
No.
Martinez and
Oh
Marcus
shit.
McGee.
Yeah,
Is
they could have
Martinez?
been. They could have been on the main card too. Jonathan
Exactly.
Martinez
What'd you
and
say,
McGee.
Mike?
Is he still ranked? I can't.
Yeah, he's ranked
All
number 13.
right.
Yeah.
You know what it
Um.
is, guy? Because they're really trying to push those fighting nerds dudes, and Rufy's a fighting nerds guy.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, and this is bro's second fight, and then he's on the main card on the John Jones card.
Oh, he was against Malarkey. Okay, I remember that fight.
You gotta cut the malarkey.
um. Jace's favorite guy, Bo Nickel, is on the card. He's not opening up the card this time around. But let's talk about some of the. I guess we can do predictions on like the main card, or do y'all want to switch out these two fights for like some fights on the
Nah,
card, or y'all want to do it?
let's just do top three.
No, it's a pay per view. All right, fine. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't care. What about you, CJ? You cool with doing top three?
Yeah, we could do top three. I would have slid Carini in there too, but yeah, we'll do the top three because it's not that heavy hitting like that.
Yeah.
Because nobody,
Um.
like you said, Scott, nobody give a fuck about the girls like that.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
You don't.
Last weekend, my girl, you know what I mean, won. Shout out to Jillian. Please DM me back. Like, I'm kind of in my feelings. She hasn't wrote back to me yet. Also, shout out to her for completing the first 12 to 6 elbow. Right
To
in
the
the cornhole.
asshole. Hey, right?
Right
Yo,
to the
I'm about
cornhole.
to.
Shout out to Angela Hill and Jessica Penn breaking that down. That was crazy.
That was crazy. I love me some Jillian. And then the week before that, my other girl fought Aaron, beat the brakes off of Rhodes. So it's been a good week for MMA. What fix your face.
What's up
Beat
with
the
You
you?
mean,
brakes off is a stretch.
yeah, you mean she hugged her to the victory. Here it come.
Beat
Look,
the
here it come.
shit out of Rose. Pause.
No, I thought you was be like, oh, but did she win though?
This
Stop acting
dude
like you
Jace.
know me. Is
This
that
dude
dude.
Jace. Like I refuse to have a 3 episodes in a row where I crash out on Jace. So I'm like holding it in. Um Bo Nickel is taking on Paul Craig. How y'all feeling about that?
Is it crazy that this might be Bo's toughest fight just for the simple fact that like Paul Craig is good on the ground too? Like Bo can't just shoot and sub him in a minute.
Facts.
I'm still picking Bo Nickel though, but I just think like he gonna have to like win like the striking exchanges.
Let me ask y'all this: how do you feel about Bo as a prospect, right? Because obviously he's getting a different treatment than any other UFC fighter we've ever seen,
I don't know.
right?
Sean had a
I don't
pretty.
know about that. But
Sean was
yeah,
pretty close.
Well, I'm just talking about for the simple
Your
fact
boy
that
Alex Pereira had
hold
great
on, hold
treatment.
on, hold on. Let me explain. The simple fact that like when his fight is not on like always on the biggest pay per views always, and he's always on the main card. Sean didn't have that experience. Alex didn't have that experience. Like they were fighting on Apex cards as well. Bo
Yeah.
Nickal is always fighting fucking this 300, like all the biggest cards. He's always on there. He's always on the main card. Make it
What
make
is it?
sense.
What is
I
his
mean,
Bo's third fight in the UFC right now?
I think this might be the fourth.
His
Let's
fourth.
see.
He fought
Yeah,
somebody at a
this is
car we
his
was
fourth
at,
fight.
right, Sky? He was at what 298.
Where did we see him?
International Fight Week.
Yeah, it was one
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
those.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like Jason's saying, he's always on the biggest cards. But he also complained. That's one thing I didn't like about him when bro was like, "Oh, if I'm not on the headliner card or something like that, I'll just quit fighting." I'm like, "All right, that's a little too much, bro. You just been around here nothing but a split second. Like you got to pay your dues like the rest."
Yeah, he
But
fought
But
at Eli Manning.
oh my god, Sky,
Fuck Eli for life. Fuck Eli. Fuck Peyton. Fuck Archie. Fuck all of them. All the Mannings.
They do it
Death
again.
Row record label
Because
staff and
when
as
I
a
was an
whole.
actual Charger fan, before he got drafted, he came out and was like, "I'm not gonna play for the Chargers if they draft me." Blah blah blah. Like, dude, you ain't even stepped on the NFL field yet. Like he was still in college, popping off like that. And then his brother and his dad let him get away with saying that old slick shit. Like, and it was just disrespectful.
Yeah.
Can't
Hey, but
disrespect the gang like that.
to the point of Bo always being on like the main card, he always finishes his fights. It's not like they're boring ass like decisions.
True.
People
I
was
don't
like
mind it.
his fight on 300. I didn't think it was
Yeah.
that bad.
I don't
Oh,
know.
he
He
fought
got
Cody Durden, right? No, not
Yeah,
yeah.
not Cody Durden. Cody some shit.
Brunage.
Brundage.
Brother, yeah, that one.
He
Yeah, Cody's good.
talks a lot. Like he talks like, "Oh yeah, man, I would run through cum shot, no problem." Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like you're fighting like nobodies. You know what I mean? Like this is the first guy he's fighting where I actually know that he has fought someone else and watched a few of his other fights. You know, I don't know. I need to see him have a real step up in competition.
Yeah, and
This
it's
is a
also
step.
few and far between. Well, he's got two fight this year, but before it was just like it took a long time to get another fight.
Yeah, I
And
seen an interview where he said that he's taking his time, like he doesn't want to just be like fighting like nonstop because he believes that majority of his growth takes place in the training room. He's like that's where
Mm.
he's gonna grow the most, so he's trying to, he's like I think he said he was only 26 or 27. He's like so he's not
Uh,
like rushing
he's
himself.
28 right now. I just wanted to see
28.
how old he was.
Okay.
28.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
So,
So
yeah,
how far do you guys think he can go?
at 185,
Say the next 2 years.
I think he could challenge for the championship.
I mean, there's some bad matchups up there, but that
Yeah.
like 15 through like 7, I ain't that good at what is it? Welterweight, middleweight, middleweight ain't that good.
Middleweight, yeah.
I think he's in it for a real rude awakening. Like, what happens the first time where he really like cannot get his opponent down? You
Yeah,
know,
So
I'm
what
waiting to
about
see that.
somebody like Michelle Pereira, who's at 15?
Yeah, I think he'd clear him.
I think he beat Michelle Purdue.
I think
Share.
Pereira fucking capoeiras his ass and puts him to sleep.
No, we got to stop hating, bro. You see what happened to Pereira his last match? He got dogged
Yeah,
on the
real.
ground. Then you got Share Bullet at 14.
I think he subs him too.
Yep.
He was talking shit about the sniper. He was like, "I'd have him out of there in 60 seconds or less."
If you get him down, he probably would.
Yeah.
Sounds
Uh
good.
let's get our prediction for this fight. Who y'all got? I'm going Bo Nickel.
Yeah, I got
Because
Bo Nickel.
I'm sorry, because I'll never get Paul Craig holding on to Johnny Walker's leg, getting binked in the face out of my head. Like, let his leg go, my guy. Just bink, bink. Like, come on.
For real though.
The fight
It's one of the
IQ was
funniest
low as
things.
hell in that fight.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen in MMA.
Jason, you got.
So I'm gonna say this right now, a preface to all my picks tonight. As y'all know,
Here we
my
go.
excuse me, let me cook. As y'all know, my normal winning percentage sits at right about 98.3.
That's definitely not true.
Unfortunately, what?
That's
Hey,
definitely not true.
that's 100% facts. Unfortunately, this week I am going to take some L's on my thing because I am taking fucking Paul Craig with the upset, subs his ass in the first round. Gonna catch him fucking
Oh,
diving in, for a takedown and sub him the fuck out.
interesting.
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna I'm gonna go Bo Nicholas second round ground and pound
Mm,
where he ends up like dropping him and then he gets on top. Boom, boom, boom. TKO.
dang, gets on top. Boom, boom, boom. It's crazy. What about you, Mike?
I was thinking the same thing, like a second round ground and pound TKO, probably late, like second round.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can dig
I
it.
think he took him with something.
The co-main has been real low key. I feel like because there was chatter that it might have been off, that like there wasn't a whole bunch of like hype around it. But your boy Michael Chandler is finally back 2 years later at Madison Square Garden. Last time we seen him was against Dustin Poirier, right?
Mhm.
Um, so against Charles, I mean, this is a rematch. We remember the first fight. That's when Charles won the belt. Um, how y'all feeling about this fight? Like, are y'all excited? Like, where's
I'm
the
excited for the
vibes?
fight. I'm excited for the
Mm,
fight. Listen,
mm.
I love me some Michael Chandler, man. I love Michael Chandler.
Are
People
you
Sky.
can talk shit
surprised?
about him.
Sky. Come on, man. Who's his favorite people, man? Who's his
All
favorite
American
people?
white boys.
He love him some WBs, man. Man, it's
I do,
crazy.
I do miss the WB network.
No,
I
I'm
do.
not talking. I'm not talking about the WB frog, brother.
Listen, y'all say what you will. Your boy Michael
Hey, let's
Chandler.
hold on, real quick. Let's run down your favorites. You got Wonder Boy, Michael Chandler, Kobe Covington. Who else on that list?
Tony.
Nah, fuck that. You know what we talking about. So
Tony's
why
on
don't
the
hold on?
list.
So why don't you like Bo Nicholas then?
I
Right.
can't stand Bo Nickel.
He's an all American WB
All American WB, man.
What does WB mean?
White
white
boy.
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 Oh, I don't really go for all American WBs.
Yes, you
You
do.
love them.
That's your
No,
stereotype.
no, that's the narrative that y'all trying to put out there.
He likes Jillian. She's a YG or a
Aaron
WG.
Blanchfield as is as YG as you can get.
Another one.
Another one.
Yeah. I love Chandler. At the end of the day, y'all say what you
Chandler.
will. To me, Chandler is really the highlight. Like he has never had a boring match ever in the UFC. He is must see TV. He is going to either kill or be killed.
This nigga Jace just wants to get adopted, bro.
Ah!
Am I saying anything that's not true about Chandler's fights?
Lah, that's facts though. He always has a fun fight for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Jace,
And
how
that's just
can you pick Chandler after us witnessing what he did to Tony?
I think Chandler. Listen, I mean, you go back to the first fight. Chandler was 8 seconds away, 3 seconds away from becoming champ. That fight,
No.
if it didn't end in the first round, he would have been champ.
No, what I'm saying is as a Tony Ferguson fan, it has to be up for you when it comes to Chandler. That's the position you need to take.
Listen,
he don't
I
stand 10 toes with his guys.
You right.
I always stand 10 toes with my guys.
Hippity hoppity.
Always. Which guys have I not stand 10 toes down with?
Uh,
Ilya.
facts. You switched on him.
I wasn't allowed to switch.
Oh, please. please.
Max is also one of my guys, so
No, he is not.
yes, he is.
No, he's not. Let's move it right along. I'm not doing
Maybe
this. I'm not crashing out this
maybe
episode.
you not want to give a fellatio to him, but you know what I mean. I'm super
So
jazzed for
who
this
do you want
fight.
to give Felicio to? Pause. Like, why you throw that out there?
Stop it. Who
um,
do y'all got?
I'm going Charles.
I mean,
Go
one
ahead,
iron,
say what you
one
were saying on live, Mike.
one Iron Mike got to win, bro. And I'm rocking with this one. Yeah, give me Michael Chandler, bro.
Damn.
Give me
So
Michael Chandler.
you sacrificing Mike Tyson for Chandler to win?
Mike Tyson for Chandler, bro.
I love it. I love it.
uh,
I mean,
I'm
look,
a
the fight's gonna be a guaranteed finish. I can say that somebody's getting finished.
That's
facts,
facts.
facts.
That's facts.
And one thing too, I don't think the layoff. I mean, bro, when's the last time you fought? 21?
Can you
22.
do something for me? I think it was
Who?
22.
22. Chandler. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
November
it's been
12th,
2 years.
22.
Yeah, 2 years. 2 years. Damn.
Oh, 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years
Damn.
today, November
To the
12th.
day. Wow.
Yeah.
To this day.
To
To
this
the
day.
Dang.
I'm a
What a
Charles
fall
fan,
from
so
grace.
I'm rocking with Charles, bro. I'm rocking with Charles. But Chandler is looking good. This motherfucker is fucking ripped.
Haas.
Nah, you seen that little motherfucker in his singlet? He looked like he was juiced up.
Whoa, whoa.
He was taking some extra
And,
motherfucking John
I'm the
Jones.
suspect one. Him talking about this dude's in his fucking singlet. Wait a second.
Hey, CJ, remember when we were watching Tough live on YouTube,
Oh
and him and Austin Herbert, and he was looking Austin down like
well,
that
bro,
was his
cause he was
man.
even like
Yeah,
I was like, bro,
it
you're
was
tripping.
wild. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all missed us watching Tough. That was like 2 seasons ago, so it might have been like
Yeah,
almost 2 years ago now. But man, we had a ball. We had a ball with our commentary. Watching it was
yeah,
awful.
yeah.
Like
We
we
came to
missed
a point we wasn't even watching it no
the
more.
last 2 episodes we didn't even make it. We was like, we
Yeah,
don't want to watch this no more. But all right, so cool. Jace, you said you're going Chandler. Mike's going Chandler, and CJ and I are going Charles. Let's get to the main event. The event that nobody asked for, but this is what we're getting. The one that Dana White has been shoving down our throats. John Jones taking on
wait a second.
Stipe.
I don't want to say that no one asked for, because when it first was announced years ago, we were pretty on board with it.
I wasn't.
When it first was announced 2-3 years ago.
No, it was literally last year. Last year at Madison Square Garden, they were supposed to fight. And I was not hyped for it then because I didn't want
yeah.
to see Stipe. Stipe had still been out for 2 years at that point. And the last time we
At that
seen
time,
him, he had hit the death drop, aka the Vogue, with his leg back. Like, now this is queer Stipe. I'm seeing how he's coming back.
Oh, did you say queer Stipe?
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Where's Waldo? Queer Stipe.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Oh man,
He hit the death. Y'all don't remember that. Remember I put that clip together when he fall back and he hits with the leg back?
I don't
Yeah,
think they know. You might have to. You
I
might
might
have to
have to
edit
pull
that
it from
back
the
in there.
archive.
Yeah,
queer
yeah.
Stipe. Oh my god. Are y'all excited for this heavyweight matchup? Yes or no?
No.
No, I'm
How you
not.
feeling, Mike? How you feeling, Mike?
I If this was like 4 years ago, this would be the craziest fight ever. But it's not. Like, I don't care no more. Like, I'm gonna
Are you
watch
going
it.
to watch the fight? Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna
you
watch
do
the
care.
fight. I'm not like I can't wait to watch John and Stipe fight. Like, no.
Well, yeah, of course we care, bro. We didn't watch John Jaroba fight fucking
Yeah,
Amanda Lemos. Yeah, we care because that's what we do. We be watching the bullshit ass cars, and we're gonna
sure.
watch two legends go at it. Go
Which
ahead,
which
Sky.
which real quick, which main event are you more excited for? John Jones versus Stipe or Jake Paul versus Tyson?
Oh,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
maybe John versus Stipe. John versus Stipe.
I'm more excited for Tyson versus Paul.
Ooh. What about you, CJ?
I'm gonna go John and Stipe just because I'm more MMA guy anyway. And it's like brother is 60 years old. Maybe if it was like 45-year-old Mike, I'll be like, all right, a little bit more. 60 is
45-year-old Mike is clearing his clock.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Jace?
I think I guess my caveat to this is if it's a real fight, I'm more excited for Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. If it's not, then John Jones Stipe.
Yeah, like if you could only watch one.
If I could only watch one, I probably would watch John Jones and Stipe just because I'm afraid that the Tyson and Paul fight, the fix is in.
The fix might be in. I feel you
Yeah.
too, man.
I got too much respect for Mike to think that he is playing games in there. I don't think.
Hey, money talks.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
Nah, I don't think so. Like I said, if I could only watch one, I'm watching Tyson and Paul just because of, even though he's 60, even though I'm not excited for the fight, I'm least excited to watch John Jones versus Stipe, just because it's more of a foregone conclusion to me right now. Like I feel like John's going to win that fight. Can Stipe win? Absolutely, but I just feel like John's going to win that fight, and also like it's not like John Jones is some knockout artist where I'm like, oh my god, he gonna go on. It's not like he's like some submission artist. It's like there's nothing that's gonna. He might be out there flowing, but like there's nothing that John's gonna do that I'm just like, oh man, I gotta see him go out. Like how is he gonna look? I'm not that hyped to see John Jones. I'm not that
That
hyped to see Stipe.
that's the thing too, Scott. He might not be flowing either. This is Fat Boy John.
Yeah,
We still
This
don't
ain't
know. Heavyweight
this
John.
ain't exactly, Mike. That's what I've been saying too. You coming?
There.
yeah. Who y'all got though?
Uh, feeling like Jace today. I'm rocking with the All American white boy Stipe.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with all the co-main, main, and the Bo Nickel for all white boy
Dang.
parlay.
We YB'd up.
All white boy parlay.
Hey, how does he do it? What round?
Stipe is gonna get him with 12-6 elbows in the third round.
Hey, that'd be
Mm,
crazy.
12-6
crazy.
elbows in the third round. He gonna sprawl on John and then just
On the back of the dome. Oh man, what you think, Jace?
Oh man. So, uh, as I was telling y'all earlier, this week I'm going to put my 98.6% win percentage on the line because I really found myself thinking, okay, how is John Jones going to win this fight? Right? Stipe is a better wrestler. He has better boxing, and he has more power than John Jones. So for me, he has more ways to win this fight. And I am. Hold on. Let me find my happy place. Ah, the elation that will come out from me when Stipe beats John Jones will be unmatched, uncanny. Because here's a last and final point. Most people, myself included, has doubted Stipe his entire career when he's fought, a lot of these big names. Like, he can't get him out of there. He can't beat him. And yet this motherfucker is like cancer. He just keeps coming back and he wins. I'm going with Stipe Miocic.
That's
Fourth
like,
round. TKO.
especially the way this year's been going in 2024, it's been all over the goddamn place. So it's not crazy. It's like, and my pick is not going to be on just like, oh, he's going to go dominate or whatever. And people on TikTok, that's where we mainly be. They're like, why are you picking John? And people just be like, because it's John Jones. He ain't never lost. I'm like, all right, bro, that's just not how it works, man. It don't work like that. It's always something until it's never nothing. You know what I'm saying? Izzy ain't never got submitted until he got submitted.
Max
Max, no
never got
disrespect,
knocked
Hey,
out
Sky.
until he got
Shut
hey,
your
knocked
ass
hey,
up,
out.
Jace.
hey,
You ain't
hold
gotta say it.
hey,
I can
hey.
say it. Max ain't never got knocked out until he got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? It's never nothing until it's something, you know.
on. He
But
ain't even still conscious.
Exactly. No, for that facts,
He was
facts,
still conscious. He'd get
yeah,
knocked out.
yeah.
facts.
Hold on
I
to
think
that.
Oh yeah,
um And
Great.
I
I
went
am.
back to watch some more Stipe and a little bit of John Jones because I really don't care who wins because I usually have a superstition about watching fights that I like. So I've been watching a little bit more. Um, the old Stipe that fought Francis the first time, right? That one was a dog. That was 6 years ago, though. He had grappling, he had his boxing. He was too much for Francis. The one that fought DC, his boxing was great to the body. The layoff might be too much for Stipe, for me personally. But also, John's been gone for 3 years. I'm not counting that little BS fight that he had with Cyril gone for 2 minutes. We ain't seen enough of John Jones in the octagon. Fat boy John Jones move around. I think Stipe is gonna push the pace a little bit early, test his chin. I can see John Jones getting knocked out around the third round because all his defense is what just putting his hands out, hoping he don't get hit. But I think at the end of the day, it might become too much for Stipe, and it ends up maybe like a fourth round submission, maybe like a TKO, like on the ground somehow, and the ref come. And it depends on who the ref is, and the ref comes in and stops it. And also too, I was thinking like maybe like I don't know what the mentality of Stipe is. And I said this on my live today. I was like, I don't know if Stipe is like, I don't know if you guys seen or know the comic of Old Man Logan, the Wolverine, where is this his like he's just like, let me get this last hurrah off and
Huh?
I'll just ride it off into my sunset and I'm okay with that. So that's how I personally feel Stipe is right now. So I'm gonna pick John Jones to win. It's not like I'm super rooting for this guy, but I just think that he's gonna win.
Hmm.
Um,
But
I'll be honest.
don't write off Stipe. All you guys that are out there thinking he's trash and he's washed, he definitely has a puncher's chance, and he definitely can control John on the ground.
But I just want to know: does John still have like that athleticism? Can he still pull off the flying knees and the crazy spinning elbows and the like the explosive takedowns? Do he still got that in the tank?
No.
That's what we're still wondering too.
So it's like, I mean,
Because honestly, his last fight with Gon, and I know that was last year, but guess what? You're another year older. You're a little bit heavier, right? We don't know what we're gonna get from John. I don't know what his athleticism looks like you said, Mike. So it's an interesting ass fight, but it's also like you said, Mike earlier. It's one of those fights that's a little late in the tooth. It's like I don't know. It's two kind of old men going at it, man. It's not the most high level. They're not at their peaks and their primes for us to be like, man, yeah, let's go and see this shit. John got that easy ass win last year, and we ain't seen him since then.
All right.
Um, they're saying
Yeah.
that
Sorry.
Stipe is 6'5".
Six
I didn't.
five.
Yeah,
what's
that's
his
what they saying.
instinct?
They saying he's 6'5" and John's a 6'4". I was just looking at the reach, right? So John Jones 64.5 inch reach, and I was looking back at Stipe's prior opponents. The closest to having that reach was Francis Ngannou at 83 inches. How do y'all think Stipe is gonna be able to handle John Jones's reach and range?
I think actually that won't be an issue because I think Stipe is going to realize that John Jones can't hurt him with punching power. So it's kind of like Canelo, right? When he fought Chalo, it was like, oh, or for an MMA term, when Amanda fought Cyborg and go, oh, that's it, nigga. Oh shit, you about to get this work, yeah, buddy.
I didn't get a chance to give my prediction. I am going to go with John Jones. Don't want it to happen, but I just think that John's gonna. Uh, I think John's gonna be too much, and nothing will make me happier than seeing John Jones unconscious on the ground. Let me give y'all,
Wait,
Definitely
wait,
could
wait, wait,
happen.
wait. How?
huh? John Jones or
Yeah,
John by decision.
by decision.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's a decision king. Um, let I do want to go ahead and give Damien just send in his picks. He has Bo Nickel, he has Charles, and he has Stipe. Fourth round TKO.
Damn, I said the same thing. Shit.
Yeah, fourth round TKO Stipe, and it's worth noting because we didn't get a chance to the last time. Damien went 5 for 5 last pay per view.
Yeah.
Light skinned nigga.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Let me
Um.
ask y'all this real
Mhm.
fast. If you only could choose one, would you rather have Mike Tyson knock out Jake Paul, or would you rather have Stipe beat John Jones? If you only could pick one.
Stipe knockout John.
Mm,
I think Stipe knocking out John is more unlikely than Mike Tyson. So I'm going with Stipe knocking out John.
that's crazy.
I'm going Mike Tyson.
I mean, I think Mike Tyson. There's a real chance he can knock Jake out. I don't think there's a
Oh,
chance he knocks uh, John out. I don't think that's gonna happen.
really? I don't know.
So this fight ends, right? Let's assume John Jones wins because this is where it gets, annoying. Let's assume John Jones wins,
Yeah,
and if you guys haven't heard, which I mean, pretty much everybody who's in the MMA space has talked about, um, John saying he's not gonna fight Tom Aspinall, that Tom hasn't done anything, even though he's the interim champion, and that he would prefer to fight Alex Pereira, even went as far as to say that he would vacate his belt and fight for the BMF title against Alex Pereira. How do y'all feel about this?
and what weight class would that be at?
I don't know. He didn't
Heavyweight,
say.
Because
I
he's
would
not going
assume.
back down. So why would he vacate it to have a BMF belt?
Uh,
So he doesn't have to fight Stipe.
No, no, Aspinall.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So he wouldn't have to fight Aspinall next, since he's the interim.
uh, I said this on my TikTok live a little bit ago when people was talking about the idea of Alex and John fighting. I was like, John would take that fight because I think stylistically it's easy for him,
It's more favorable for him.
and I think like John cares about that GOAT title, and I think the only active fighter who can really threaten that is Alex Pereira. And how is that? By becoming triple champ. So I feel like John's
Mm.
last hurrah might be, hey, I beat that. Even if he become triple champ after I leave, I beat him.
Mm.
Yep.
So I can see
That's
it.
facts. So I know for me, I was talking to Sky earlier today about this, and was just saying how there is duality with things in the world. You know what I mean? Um, I think what John says is true. It is a more interesting fight from an outsider casual standpoint to see him fight Alex. You know what I mean?
Definitely more of a draw.
But does that mean like I want to see that? Like if I have my choice, absolutely not. Like I want him to fight Tom. He rightfully should fight Tom. Tom deserves it. I want to see it happen.
Yeah, I don't know if John is trolling us, like if he's literally just being a troll with all the quack quack, I'm a duck, blah 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 blah. At this point, John is just on the internet crashing out, same way he did on our Instagram. Saying he's all over Twitter, replying to everybody. Like he's such a clown. Um, he really is. I don't know if he's trolling or not. Obviously, the Alex Pereira matchup is much more favorable for him. Like
Hmm.
if John takes down Alex Pereira, he's not gonna be like Jan Blachowicz, okay? He's going to go, it's gonna be nasty on the ground for him.
Yeah,
And so of course that's what he wants rather than taking on Tom. I think the problem is that, and I did hear a counter argument to why it would be more favorable for Alex, which I was like, okay, that makes sense. That being, Alex Pereira has beat what, 5 former champions, right? So
uh
he
huh.
has the name, he has the resume kind of to back it up. Although we're looking at Tom Aspinall right now, Tom's resume isn't as on par with as it's not comparable to Alex Pereira's, right?
Facts.
We are assuming that Tom is going to go on to be this guy, right? But we don't know. But right now, Alex is that guy. And so I'm like, you know what? That's a good counter argument for it. But at the end of the day, if Tom does go on to be the guy and then you ducked him, that's going to hurt your legacy.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I
And
think if they never gave Aspinall that interim shot, when John got hurt the last time, I don't think that will be in the air as heavy as it is right now.
Yeah.
Because after if the champion can't continue to go on, the interim is the next person who just step up. And then after the champion does what he has to do, the interim is the next person who gets the shot. So it's like, why do you even think about calling out somebody who is in a weight division below you when you have the interim guy sitting right there?
Mm-hmm.
So like Mike said, John ain't trying to mess up his GOAT status, his greatness status. And the thing is, it's like it's already solidified. So even if he goes up there and loses to John, it would, I mean, not to John, to Tom, it'll just be literally the passing of the torch. Here you go, young man. You carry that on to continue, but you don't want to do that. You ain't trying to do that.
Fuck
John has
John Jones.
before. He called out Izzy when Izzy was hot at 85. He was calling out Izzy, saying, "You don't want to come up and fight me."
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah,
not the
I
first.
think me and Sky were talking about this earlier today. I was saying for the longest of time that I've said it on the pod that John Jones is not afraid of any fucking man on the planet.
Nope.
I'm having my reservations now. And I think he really doesn't want anything to do with fucking Tom. He knows Tom is a serious fucking problem. And by him trying to dismiss him so much to me only just
Yeah,
like validates that claim. It's one thing to say, hey, like I only got one fight, maybe two fights. I don't know if Tom is the guy for that. It's another thing if you literally trying to take a shit on him now.
yep.
You know,
What has he
uh,
done? What has he done? What has he done? Well, it doesn't matter, bro. Give me a shot. I'm gonna take what you have. I'm gonna take your shine from you.
And
If
he
I
out
beat you, I become that. You know, like that's
and
that
John
simple.
outright said he doesn't want to risk his legacy. That's what he said. He didn't like the risk wasn't worth it. What?
Hmm.
What kind of goat talking like that? And you definitely
John
not fighting
Jones.
for the BMF. You ain't getting no fucking BMF. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
Ain't
Max
nothing
is still
about
Scared,
your BMF.
scared to fight. Chill. Sonnen, definitely not a BMF. Definitely
Max is
not a
still the
BMF.
BMF champ. Don't forget, he's still the BMF champ.
Who?
Max Holloway.
That's what. Yeah, facts. Jace,
Yeah.
Still the BMF.
don't do it.
What? Don't,
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
I was just, I was thinking in my mind, but I
Yeah,
decided to just not spew it.
good.
So, how likely do you guys think that if John wins, he retires?
He
Same for
retires.
Stipe. Same for Stipe. You think both of them are done after this fight?
Yeah, I
Huh?
think Stipe 100%. I think John 99.9. I think the only
Ooh.
0.1% is if he does get to fight Alex, because I think he just thinks
Mm.
that's an easy fight for him, which he should. And you know what I mean? Like stylistically, it's a terrible matchup for Alex.
Yeah, I agree. Do you think this will be a cool thing? Say John does win, and they both put their gloves down, Stipe
No, I
and
hate
John.
John Jones. I fucking can't stand John Jones.
Yeah, terrible human.
I mean,
Terrible human.
John Jones don't deserve that storybook ending he's going for. But
Facts.
I love
Tell
it.
them.
I love
but
it.
like I can see that happen. They both just drop him in octagon and dip.
Because it's crazy. It's always the assholes. It's always the bad dudes that get that shit. You know what I mean? Like never the good guys.
Hey,
Tell me
Sky.
what.
Hey, nice guys finish last,
Nice
man.
guys finish
Hey,
last
tell
for
me
real.
why this whole little last like 30 seconds reminded me of Game of Thrones and the Lannisters getting to hold each other while they die. It's like no no
Yeah,
no 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 no. That's not how you're supposed to die. You're supposed to
yeah.
get that work. You're supposed to have a fucking cruel and unusual death,
She should
Cersei.
have.
You know
Yeah.
what's so crazy though? I thought of Tony Montana though. I don't know why that was the first thing while I was thinking about a movie where like he had his rise, he had his peak, and then he goes out bad. That could happen to John too. That could happen to John this Saturday. Don't sleep on Stipe.
Don't sleep.
2024 has been crazy.
Crazy.
Hey, all
Mm.
the nevers have been happening. Like so.
Facts. But you know what? You know what scares me low key is that like And I'm talking for me and CJ. Like the people that we love,
Oh,
we never on the right side of the robbery. Like when a robbery happened, it's always against our guy. Like when some crazy stuff happened, it's against our guy. So I'm just like, can we get one? Like, can we just get one? Like, cause I remember when we were praying to the MMA gods, for who was it? It was somebody. I was saying we sack. Oh, for Francis Ngannou against Tyson Fury, and I was like, man, like something's
oh,
got to give. Now,
he was right there.
I still think Ngannou won that fight, but hey, it is what it is. On paper, it says Tyson Fury. But like, we need something this year.
Something.
We need.
It's been spooky this year. It's been spooky, man.
Every
Oh
single
man,
one.
Trump is president. Like, I'm sick.
Every single one of my favorite fighters has lost. Like every
Yeah,
single one.
yeah, it's too much.
It's too
It's too
much.
much.
For
Shout
real.
out to Brandon Moreno.
He
Yeah,
the only one. He
Brendan,
the only one.
he the only
Moreno the only
one.
one.
We need
Shout out to Alex
a
Pereira.
Hey, Francis won too. I give Francis my
who?
shout out. Francis, he won over in
Oh,
PFL.
okay.
Oh yeah, he beat the dog piss out of him.
Yeah.
Shout out to Francis. Hey, what's his name? The dude that he fought. Say his last
Henan Ferreira.
Pereira, that is a big man. Like, cause
Big
when you
man.
go and you look back at like when Francis took him down and like Francis like has like the vines on his legs, like Francis looks small on top of
Yup.
him.
Yo,
Pause.
that's crazy to think a man can make Francis look small.
Yeah, yeah. But with that being said, next week we will be back. Hopefully, we come back with smiles on our faces. We're feeling better. Real quick before we get out of here, just want to quickly say, fuck MMA crazy. They put another strike on the page, which just hurts the algorithm and everything else. That bitch is on a power trip. I hope she falls. Um, all
Hey,
things in good
what
timing.
Tupac say? My fofo, make sure all your
Oh,
kids don't go.
you motherfuckers can't see us or be us. West side till we die. Anyways, hey, no. Hit him with some color purple. Till you do right by me, everything you think of's gonna fail. No, don't worry. I'll see her. I'll see her. We in Vegas.
Run
Um,
that fade. Run
Ooh.
the fade.
no, we not fading nobody. We do everything legally around here.
Run the fade.
Hey, you know Sky could be the manner, so she better watch the hell out.
Not
Love it.
Amanda.
Love it.
Oh my god, I can't believe
Hey,
I
she
was
was so
speaking like
serious
that.
about it. She was so serious. I could get Amanda. Amanda who?
Amanda Bynes. Shit.
Oh my god.
Gucci who? Gucci.
Gucci who?
Shout out to my nigga Gucci.
Nah, I legit thought that it could be me. I was wrong. But with that being said, you guys, we appreciate y'all coming onto the podcast, listening this far. Of course, we will be back next week. Until then, we are out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.